Change of character is invalid if there is liquidity, FVG, demand or supply zone below that. So this I still ignore sometimes. So what is change of character? Change of character, as we have already discussed that this is change of character. I will just delete all this. Okay, change of character. So if the trend is upward, this will happen in both down and uptrend. So this point is change of character. This point and this is change of character. So but change of character is not valid if there is liquidity, FVG, demand or supply zone before that. Liquidity, demand or supply zone, I am not sure and I still need to verify about this. That's why I told you that I'm making a video just about my notes for my future record also. But if there is a change of character is invalid if there is liquidity or FVG, and let's say if there is a fair value gap here, then the price may still, then just don't enter the trade. Don't enter the trade at this area, at this point, or let's say at this point, and put your stop loss around here, wherever it is, and then take profit down here. Okay, so because what can happen is the price may come back to take the orders from this fair value gap, and then it may continue downward. Or else sometimes what happens is it will just disrespect this fair value gap and then sweep the liquidity and it may come down or it may continue the trend. Yeah. So if there is a fair value gap below the change, above the change of character or below the change of character, then wait till the price reverses back to the fair value gap and wait for the confirmation to see if what the price does in fair value gap. If the price disrespects this fair value gap and moves upward, so in this figure upward direction, then wait for the liquidity. If there is, so here is the liquidity. So here is the liquidity. I made the notes of this liquidity also, so I'll make it. I'll discuss about this liquidity, and yeah, wait for the liquidity and wait for the confirmation, and then after that you can take a trade. So here is a break of structure, and then you can take a trade after analyzing. Or sometimes it will just sweep the liquidity, and then you may see it coming backwards. So at that time, just look at for the change of character. Here is the change of character. If there is no any fair value gap, then just change the character and then enter the trade. So that is the thing. Okay. Stop lying yourself again and again that the price will go reverse on your favor. Yeah, I have stopped lying myself that the price will go reverse on your favor. I keep my stop loss at one point and I never move. I have stopped moving that stop loss. I'll just keep that stop loss and then I will tighten my stop loss, but I will never increase my stop loss. And I'm not lying nowadays. I'm not lying myself that the price will go reverse to my predicted direction. If there is more risk area than reward area, do not enter the trade. So if there is more risk area than reward area, for example, let's say if I am going to take, if there is an uptrend, something like this, and there is a noise here, and uptrend again, and I'm going to enter a trade. I'm going to enter a trade around this area, and if I have to, just, if my stop loss is here, and I think I have to make this from here also. And this is the liquidity, and here I have another liquidity, or let's say a resistance zone. Okay, this is resistance zone. This is resistance, and this is liquidity, or let's say there is like this. Okay, it is like this, and so this is the resistance area. And if I'm going to take a trade here, from here, suppose there is a fair value gap, and I'm going to enter the trade from here, and then you see my stop loss. My stop loss will be greater than my target. Will be greater than my take profit. Make this clear. Yeah. You see my stop loss. I think you can see or not. Okay. So if I do this, then my take profit will be smaller than my stop loss. So I should be waiting and then see how the price will react from here. And then if it goes, then there is a liquidity, and sometimes it will sweep the liquidity and come down, or it can also happen then create and then continue upward. So for if I'm in a position like this, then I should be waiting for the confirmation. FVC support and resistance work better than supply demand zone method. Yeah, FVC support and resistance. I think support and resistance and supply and demand zone is similar. I still have to understand about this. Before considering FVG and entering the market, check other factors like support resistance and also the type of candle formed at the FVG. So before considering the FVG and entering the market, you need to check other factors like support and resistance. So if there is trend like this, and this is a support area, and if the market has turned, and if we have received something like this, okay, and then here is a fair value gap, then I should consider what kind of candle it has formed in this fair value gap. I still don't know that in which kind of candle I should be entering. If you guys know, then you can let me in the comments. Let me know in the comments below, and if you have any suggestions that you want to say, you can tell me in the comments below. Okay, so and yeah, and there I have to see for support and resistance. So right now I have support and resistance. Yeah, support and resistance level here, and so in this level it has created a fair value gap here. Fair value gap. So I can consider this as a fair value gap. Yeah, this is a fair value gap. If I have created fair value gap, and if the price will start to move downward and then respects this fair value gap and creates another support, creates support, because if the fair value gap has created support level in previous resistance zone, then that fair value gap is a high quality fair value gap, so that, and because of that you can enter a trade from there and then go long. I hope you understood what I meant to say. After each trade, ask yourself why did you enter the trade. You should ask yourself that why did you enter the trade after each trade. Before entering the trade, ask, is it logical? Is it desperation? What would the decision trader do at this time? Usually I am not asking this question for myself nowadays, but I have been keeping track of what I'm feeling right now. Okay. Okay. And place stop loss beyond the market noise. Yeah. So if we have like this and like this, and if I have entered the trade, from this position, I think I should create one black. I should create one black. Yeah, okay. So if I have entered a trade around this area, then I should be putting my stop loss below here. Or here is also a noise. I can see that here is also a noise. Below this area, I should be keeping my stop loss and take profit. Take profit, stop loss. I should be putting my stop loss below that. Not somewhere around here, because here we have support as a support.